All right.
There we go. Hey, everybody, here we are again. Look at us. Hey, Ryan.
What's up?
Ryan D. Look at us. Episode 3, motherfucker. Yeah, they said we couldn't get through 1, and look at us. We're on 3. Anyhow, we're going to try and prove them wrong again, and I found another straggler out there on the street.
Sure did.
We got Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, I like your name.
Kevin.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Yeah, we can go by Kevin.
Okay, I'm just fucking around. We got Chris here.
I was like, is this how we're starting with the wrong name?
I was going to roll with it.
Sure, we got Kevin.
Did you really forget her?
Oh, you said
Sounds like it for a moment.
you said you were uncomfortable. So
Yeah, that was 20 minutes ago before.
I was just breaking the tension. Okay, so anyhow, welcome to my
you.
show.
Thank you.
It's What's Your Deal with Doug Gleason. So, Chris, what's your deal, bro?
Well, I'm just Chris Avery. I'm right here in Highland, and born and raised here in San Bernardino, California. Haven't left this hellhole yet. I mean, I've left, but I've came back.
I am sorry.
Yeah, it's. Thank you.
We're all kind of stuck here.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's all. One thing we do share. That's true.
But so did the fucking dinosaurs at the fucking La Brea tar pit. So
Well,
I don't know if it's good or bad.
you know, it's. Being today's time, it's whatever.
Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
There you go.
That's true. That's true.
What do you think about that, Ryan?
What?
Better than nothing?
Well, something's always better than nothing.
Yeah. We got something here, huh?
Yeah.
We got something right here. We got Chris Avery.
That's
right.
right.
Sitting here
Good
having a
thing
good
we don't
time.
have Kevin here.
Having a good time.
I hate Kevin.
Yeah, fuck
I
Kevin.
fucking hate Kevin.
I hate that motherfucker too. Yeah.
Man.
Open another beer.
There you go.
motherfucker.
That's it.
chill out, man.
There we
Take
go.
this one down.
I told you the first 10 minutes is always
Pretty
the
awkward.
hardest.
It is.
I remember that when I went to prison the first time.
You've been to prison, huh?
Well, the first 10 minutes were the hardest.
In that case, the first 10 inches were the hardest.
Oh,
Well, no,
damn.
no, the guys with 10-inch penises don't want to fuck me. I had like little uncircumcised ones, man.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like, fuck. You're not even getting me up, dude.
How dare they?
I didn't know you could smoke in here, so I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Dash
Yeah,
right
that's what
there.
when I talked to you earlier, and I said I was
Let me get that door, actually. Go ahead. You're good.
when I wanted to be on the
Go on behind you.
the podcast. I left where we were at, and I had to go home, and I had to smoke weed real quick. I had to go home and take a bong rip.
you can smoke weed here, too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I just
What do you mean you don't know? It's
Well,
it's legal. What do you? Do I look
It's
like
legal, but that doesn't mean that anything's different with the way people feel. They don't want, what I mean? Some people
We
still.
feel like you ripped us off of a fucking bomb.
Well,
load.
fuck. That's shit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Fuck,
Actually,
That's for another day then.
I
'cause-
bought you beer and you didn't even bring me a bong load.
Well,
Fuck you.
I had never heard about you ever
God, all of a
saying like
sudden
you
I
smoke
wish.
weed. So
All of a sudden I wish Kevin was here.
hey, I was just playing respectable. I didn't know you didn't.
Don't
say-
ever respect me,
Yeah, well, that's
brother.
Just, hey,
I got zero respect for
I
you.
always just
Have none for me.
I respect you. Bud.
Okay.
You're a good guy.
All right. So anyhow, this podcast is kind of about where I meet strangers,
Right?
and then we have a few beers, and then we meet again, and we meet again, and we meet again, and we start to know each other's name, and we're always very kind and nice to each other.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so the part about what your deal is, I know nothing of you.
Correct.
And I would like to wake up tomorrow and think that I know a lot much more about Chris
All right.
Avery than I ever wanted to know. So, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll start again. What's your deal, motherfucker?
Well, I'm just here on the show with you, and just
Okay, let me give you a little help.
all right.
You were born here in Highland.
No, I was born in San Bernardino, down the street, right here at St.
Same
Bernardine's.
fucking goddamn
No, it wasn't even Highland then.
thing. Okay.
Whatever. So at
See?
St. Bernardine's, right down the street, I have a brother and two sisters. My
Okay.
brother.
Have I ever met either one of them?
No, you haven't.
And where do they live?
Well, my sister, one of my sisters, Laura, she's, I was what you call the accidente en los pantalones. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I don't.
being that my siblings, they're half sister, half
Okay,
brother.
that's fine.
But I've always considered them. They've been there ever since I was born. So,
So
my sisters and brothers. So
that's it.
That's
even though like my two sisters, and my brother, that was my mom's first marriage. She was with a guy. She was with him for 18 years. She had 3 kids. My 2 sisters, and then my brother. And then I came along 18 years later from her first child, basically.
Beautiful.
So
So they're much older than you.
yes, that leads me
I'm
back to the
sorry,
point.
that sounded so.
That leads me back to the
stupid.
point where I was saying my sister lives down the street from here, and that's the oldest. That's my sister Laura, and she lives right here. My other sister, her name's Lisa. She lives in Utah,
Okay.
and my brother, he is he died. He got killed right here in the great city, unfortunately, in 2012, and
How'd he get killed?
he got stabbed.
Damn.
Where
Yeah.
was he? What was he doing? I mean, was
Was
he helpful in the stabbing?
No, it was it was off of a previous type of altercation,
Payback for
No, well, he, the person that was involved with him tried to. My brother, he didn't like him for some other reasons, and so basically, they pulled a knife on my brother the day before, but my brother, he didn't. He was, he comes institutionalized. He's been in prison his whole life. He wasn't afraid to step down or anything like that, but being there's 2 people, somebody's got a knife, he took off, And so he seen the person the next day, coincidentally, going down the street, and my brother went to confront him, and one thing led to another. They're fighting, and long story short,
back out comes the knife.
the knife in the court, it was said the knife fell out of his pocket open. How the hell does a knife fall out of your pocket just
Yeah.
open? So it fell out of his pocket open. He picked it up, and out of being scared for his life, he stabbed my brother straight in the heart.
Jesus.
Yeah, and
You get
pulled
away.
it out and ran down the street, threw it in a little planter, and took off running. And coincidentally, there was this couple that were coming out of a fast food restaurant. They seen him. They seen what happened. They flipped a U-turn, and they pulled over, and the guy got out, and he grabbed his daughter's blanket. And I'm telling you, this guy, when you testify in court, you have to tell anything you've ever been arrested for or anything if you're going to be up there on the stand, so that the jury can get a, whatever of who you are. This guy gets up on the stand and he's like, he's been arrested for discharging a firearm in public, robbery, attempted murder. I mean, he was
Not a good man.
not a good dude. I mean, he didn't even want to go up there. He was making a big deal about it. And anyways, he goes up there and he tells his story, and it was really heartfelt because, this guy who any other time, he wouldn't give two shits about anything, that's going on. He's a black dude, not, he was a gang banger, you know what I mean? He was serious, and he grabbed his daughter's blanket and he jumped out of the car and he put it on my brother and told him that he wasn't alone. My brother was on the ground. He's dying at that moment, and his wife went after the guy, and cops, she's on the 911 call. It's pretty intense. You're in there, you're hearing the 911 call, you're hearing this lady this lady talk about how it happened. I mean, it was hard. It was hard to hear all that.
And how did the hearing end?
The kid, he was 18 years old at the time, so he's 20. It's 2 years later. He got a voluntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
So he got a 10-year sentence, and
Got out in 5.
no, this is the thing. He got a 10-year sentence, and he got 1 extra year for the knife. And so he had a release date. Well, basically, when we go back to court after the sentencing, it's up to they do a certain way. They see how long you're going to be in prison for, sentencing or whatever. And they were going to give him, the recommendation was giving him a lower sentence. And I wrote a victim impact statement, and I put some time into it, and I read it in court, and it was good enough to where the judge felt that she should go against the sentencing and give him the maximum term. And so it went from 6 years. I mean, the guy was only going to get 6 years for killing somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least
What was the maximum sentence?
for voluntary manslaughter, it's 10 years. So he got the maximum sentence
Plus the 1.
plus the 1 year with, so he has he doesn't have a parole hearing. He has a straight specific date that he gets out.
Wow.
And that's 2 years.
How old was your brother?
He was 43 at the time, 2012.
Kind of a tough guy, though, huh?
Yeah, he,
I mean,
I mean,
I'm not certain. Are you Mexican or what are you? I
no,
don't-
I'm white, 100%
Okay.
white. But see, my brother, my sisters, my mom's first marriage, he was Indian.
Okay.
So they're, percentage Indian. And
I'm not trying to be
No,
harsh
that's-
in any way.
no, that's understandable. So,
I even let Ryan come in here. He's Mexican.
I mean, you would never
You
know.
are Mexican, right?
Yeah. Half.
Yeah. Half.
But it's not like anything
Half-breed.
special or nothing like that. I mean, they're Indian, but no, you wouldn't tell by looking at them. I mean, they're half or a quarter, it's.
That's a
Yeah.
No, but that's a completely horrible story.
Well,
How about you tell me a beautiful story?
I think that was a good start.
No, it was fucking amazing, and I hate it, and I want to cry. I want to get up and give you a hug. That's what this podcast is all about, Chris.
the thing that sucks about it is there's like a timeline of events where it's been rough.
And the time's getting closer, or has this guy already been released?
No, he gets released in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's when it's going to be. I want you to come back in 2 years and cry on my podcast because I'll cry with you. That's fucking.
He was 18, and I mean, in the bigger picture of things, it was drug related. I feel. I mean,
Yeah.
if
Your
there wasn't,
brother had some.
my brother, I mean,
He wasn't an angel,
he wasn't an angel. He was a tough
motherfucker.
motherfucker. I mean, he was. The thing about it is, he was a small dude, and
But he was a bad little motherfucker.
he was. I mean, he was well known. He held his own. He was a person to himself, and I mean, I never even really had a beer with him myself until I was 24 years old. I mean, I seen him around when I was young, but he was constantly locked up. Constantly. I mean,
Yeah.
he was put in a boys' home.
Sorry.
A story I remember he told me was my mom told me is he was so wild, my mom sent him to a boys' home, and in the boys' home, one of the counselors was beating up on a kid, so my brother took a bat and broke the counselor's arm. He was a problem child. He loved to just get crazy. He was
Now I'm not starting to feel so sorry
No,
for him.
seriously. No, seriously. That's what I mean. It's one of those things like
Hey, Ryan.
It's kind of like you live by the gun, you die by the gun, you live by the knife.
Yeah.
My brother told me
But he
numerous
sounds
stories
he
where
sounds
he
like a
stabbed people. I mean, he was a nut.
he sounds like a guy that
Okay.
would
He was
always,
institutionalized.
yeah.
Straight up, he was institutionalized.
Okay, so like both Ryan and I, we come from El Monte, California. And those aren't easy streets, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to really test your wares out there,
Right.
And you got to hold
Your own.
your footing.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I know some really, truly bad motherfuckers out there, man. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said
no,
you've been
no.
to prison, correct?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
you were joking.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck no. No,
Oh, shit.
No,
Oh, my
I'm...
bad. Hey.
Wait, hold on.
He wouldn't last.
Hold on. I'm 58 years old. Not one dick in my ass yet. I actually...
Give it time.
Yeah. I actually spent like 3 hours in a gay bar not realizing it was a gay
Oh,
bar.
I've done that too.
And then I got back to where I was going and the guys telling me, Doug, that's a gay bar. And I was like, oh. And then no, I got all depressed.
No wonder why everyone was so nice to me.
No, but I got all depressed.
Why?
Yeah, that's what he said. My buddy.
There was a...
My buddy said, why are you so depressed, Doug? I go, nobody tried to fuck me. I'm even ugly in the gay community.
there used to be a gay bar out here in San Bernardino. It's next to the supply house, Ferguson. This is back in the day off of Inland Center, and there was a place right next door, and I never knew where it was, you know what I mean, until the guy I worked with told me, it's a fucking gay bar. I'm like, oh, okay. There's a big-ass flag, a rainbow in front of it and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's a signature.
Hey, this was back in the day. I wasn't,
No, wait, hold on.
shit wasn't like it is now.
I want to see how gay this gets, right?
No, hey, so no, we kept trying to call up, our friends and be like, hey, meet us down here at this bar. Because it's right next door to the plumbing supply house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to just get them over there in the parking lot and take the picture right behind the fucking
There was
rainbow in the background.
there was a place around the corner from my house called the Sugar Shack.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And it was funny because at some point the bar shut down. It's this little tiny fucking place, and it was literally around the corner from my place. And at some point, it got shut down, and they turned it into a video store, if you guys remember those. And they turned it into a video store, and my younger brother, who at the time was probably about 10, he walked over to that video store, but he had my mom's cell phone, so my mom calls him up, and she's like, "Where are you at?" He's like, "I'm over here at the Sugar Shack."
Oh shit!
And she goes, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you remember where the Sugar Shack? It's a video store now. I'm renting a video game."
The Sugar Shack, baby.
And the place
Sugar
was
Shack.
right on the inside. It said the Lark. That was the name of the place. It said the Lark. It said pool games, butt darts.
Oh my god!
Oh my!
Oh my god!
It said butt darts on the.
But you made your way in.
No, I never. No, this is from the other
Oh,
side.
I
of the
thought
fence.
you were telling us.
Hell
your
no,
case.
I ain't. No.
I was
I
like,
did.
holy
I never
shit!
took no trip in there. No.
You're our first gay fucking
Fuck
contestant.
I did a
No.
stand-up show at a gay bar in West Hollywood. And I never felt so like fucking like
Straight?
just so many. I mean, people were hitting on me, trying to, you know what I mean. And the minute I hit the stage, everyone was like, "Take your shirt off, take your shirt off." And
So you did.
They wanted to see.
of course I did. Of course I did.
Yeah, sure.
How much money did you
I
get?
would have done it too.
And I did my whole set shirtless, and then I walk off. But then I made a joke because there was 2 men's restrooms. There's 2 men, and I was like, I wasn't sure which. I was like, point me in the direction that doesn't get me fucked. Like,
Point in the direction of the non-glory hole.
Yeah, no glory.
is one for outside only, and the other one for inside. I don't know. Like,
There's one's behind the wall, and then one's for you on the other side of the wall.
one's for exits and one's for entry. You know.
Yeah,
There's for the ones that piss in, the other ones that are.
I don't want either. How do I get out to the alley? Oh, you don't want to go to the alley.
Wow.
Oh, thank God I don't like cock.
Yeah, they're weird.
If I would have liked cock, I'd be fucking all over it. You guys would be in trouble. 'Cause,
Oh man.
yeah, I think you guys are like my type.
Oh shit.
I think cock would be your type.
Oh whoa.
Oh, what, Chris? Getting nervous?
Oh man, this is for the shit I'm hearing. coming from you.
Welcome to the podcast. Now take your clothes off and bend over, motherfucker.
Oh man.
This is the awkward hour with
Yeah,
with
remember
Ryan
I told you the first 10 minutes were going to be awkward.
We're still in the first 10?
No.
Shit. Holy fuck.
No, every 10 minutes it gets
All right, so hey, back to the podcast, Chris. We're still figuring out your deal. Sorry about the last deal.
Oh no, that's good. I think we were.
The reason that I met you is I knew your mother.
Mm-hmm.
I started going to the Bell Bar down the street, and I met your mom. How about you give me a little story about her? Because pretty much right after I moved in, and let's just say, just in a handshake, that I met your mom a dozen times,
Right.
and then she was gone.
Gone.
And I had the satisfaction. See, now, again, that comes back to why I want to have this podcast.
Right.
Because I met your mom a dozen times. I knew her name.
Right.
I knew her hug. But I did not know her
Right.
at all. So why don't you give us a little information on your mom? Give us her name and tell us a little. And please don't be all
Her
fucking
social.
jacked off, because if you're going to make this all fucking just pain and misery,
No, it's nothing about pain and
sock
misery.
you in the goddamn
No,
eye,
no,
dude.
no.
The brother one, I liked how you hid the brother one till the very end.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, he was a completely fucked up.
Hey,
in prison,
I had to make
dude.
sure you guys got the complete one.
Yeah.
But, hey, with my mom, of course, that's, it's nothing
Because
but
she was lovely.
nothing
And
but
wait,
good stories.
And
you know?
now listen, I had just moved into the city of Highland,
Right.
and when she passed away, I want you to know 100% for sure how sympathetic the people that truly knew your mother
Absolutely.
were.
Well,
And so, but
because
that-
I mean, a lot of those people that were truly sympathetic, I mean, they knew me as well. I mean,
yeah.
I,
But see, me on the other hand, I did not know you at all.
correct.
And
Right.
but as soon as you walked in, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your mom.
Right.
But I truly didn't know her.
Right. Well, she was to herself at that time. She just came in and have her couple beers and, and make a couple hours go by, and she was on her way to her next spot, and,
Like Marty.
same triangle.
They had the same schedule.
They got the same triangle.
Yeah.
You look on the Google Maps.
Yeah.
they're going to the same.
Where's Marty? Where?
They're going to the same spots, different hours. Same hours. Who knows?
Was your mom-
Marty actually was my mom's boss for a long time.
Yeah, she was a bartender.
My mom was the bartender here, and
And what was your mom's name?
my mom's name's Donna May.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody knew her.
Yes.
Her name's Donna May Craigness, and she's been a bartender here, and she had been a bartender here and for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
Anybody that knew something about any bar around here
Yeah.
from any time would know who my mom was.
And Marty.
And Marty. Marty owned the bar that my mom worked at.
That was the Green Frog. I
The
believe.
Green Frog.
But it was on Baseline.
Yes.
And now it's on Palm.
Right. After that transition, my mom had decided to, hang it up, and it was her time, she felt, and so she didn't go down to the other new location, but she worked there for a long time, and everybody, she was a tough little woman
Oh,
herself.
she was
In those days, she didn't take no shit, and
It was. You could only describe your mother as a lovely bitch.
she didn't take no shit. That was it. She didn't care how you felt. She would let you know how it was, and
I tried to live.
she was 4'11", 5 foot,
Yeah.
on a good day,
with heels.
probably 100 and something pounds soaking wet, but she had that clout, where everybody
Loved her.
loved her, and
She'd walk into her
it was pretty cool. I'd have to say, when I was 21, able to drink, and I'd go into the bar, and my mom was the bartender. It just felt cool. I still didn't smoke in front of her. I smoked cigarettes, but I still would. This time you could smoke in the bars. I'd go outside and smoke. I still just didn't want to.
out of respect.
Yeah, because I just.
Your mom smoked, didn't she?
My mom smoked since she was 12.
There you go.
But she.
She was a slow starter.
She smoked forever, and her. I don't know if you ever heard The Simpsons. The Marge, they're her sisters. They're the way
Selma. What is it? Selma and.
how they have the real raspy voice.
Yeah.
That was the way that my friends. We make fun of each other's moms and in school.
I don't even. What's a raspy voice?
Like she had that. You have to know that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to know that. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You heard her.
It's so funny. I've listened to the last. We did 2 podcasts, and I've listened to them, and I'm like listening to my voice, And that's not the shit that comes out of when I'm talking. I don't hear that guy, but it's like, holy shit. So I'll go do karaoke and shit.
Yeah.
And I got a couple favorite songs. Like I can nail, like, "It's a Wonderful World" by Louis Armstrong.
Right.
And I always, when I start, I go, I'd like to thank the first 600,000 packs of Marlboro Reds for
Yeah. See, I haven't done that. I like to do karaoke. You haven't seen me at that point yet, but just
you
because
should.
you know, I mean,
The whole.
I just
The
they
whole-
don't play. I mean, it's just not been that open to me where we go. It hasn't really been like
What do you mean? We do it at the Bell. What do you, the
When?
whole world's white.
when. I haven't been there when they've done it.
Well, you just because you're.
I need to go in there at that time. Hey, I mean,
Well, how about? I mean, have you ever seen anybody that wanted to karaoke at 2:00 in the afternoon
no,
that wasn't in prison?
no, no.
I mean, I don't know. How about 9:00?
The last time I've heard when they were doing karaoke, it was they had karaoke in there. It was,
Well,
but
now
I wasn't fucked up enough to
well through
Well,
the
why not?
karaoke. So
through the coronavirus, I just bought I had a speaker that's about, I don't know.
Yeah, we got to bring that home
Hey,
next time.
yeah,
try.
huh?
Next time we try and karaoke, all
Yeah.
fucked up. We tried. We had a karaoke night in a year, all blasted.
Yeah, and it
yeah, that's the
sucked.
best time.
Oh, it was great.
It was fun as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Once
you-
I get to that certain point, I don't either. I mean, I'm walking around with the mic just
Well, we'll,
singing it.
I'll
Like,
tell you what, we'll bring the Bluetooth speaker back over here,
We got a karaoke
and then
night,
we'll
right?
invite you back over,
We
Chris.
can
Hey.
we can set it up right here on the TV.
as long as
Be
I have enough,
badass.
as
Yeah.
long as there's enough liquor in me, not beer, but liquor, I'll sing whatever you want me to.
Well, we don't. Where are you going to vomit?
I don't vomit. I just
But liquor's the only thing that makes you sing?
yeah, because it gets me
Wow.
to that point.
I like anal
Beer
more.
just doesn't do it. I mean, I'm here. What'd you say? Anal?
You said liquor.
Liquor anal. I mean, that's a different story. But
No. I just like anal. With the chick.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm the boss.
what, without a chick, it makes you feel it doesn't.
Yeah.
I like how you had to specify.
Yeah, you should have specified that
I
first.
just
With a chick.
With the chick.
poker in the front, liquor in the rear. That's what I always say. I used to have a T-shirt that said that. I was probably about 12. That may have been where I went wrong.
Where'd you get that at?
Well, you weren't
Swap me.
alive when I was 12.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out where you got a shirt in that time.
Las Vegas. Sounds like a Las Vegas shirt.
No. I think I got it at like Vans or something like that. We had that's amazing. Right there on Live Oak Avenue, you know where Taco Treat is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, world famous Taco Treat.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, do yourself a favor. Drive yourself to Arcadia, California. Drive down Live Oak Avenue. Get yourself just past 2nd Avenue, driving west. Look on the left-hand side, and you'll see a little fucking shack there, and it's called Taco Treat. And they serve the world's greatest deep fried bean and cheese burrito, and with the hot sauce that they got
Yeah.
Where's that
is
at?
unimaginary.
Where did you say that was at?
It's in the San Gabriel Valley, Arcadia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, San Gabriel Valley.
It's right there
so,
by
but-
the 99-cent store.
Well, I don't know anymore.
I'm
It's
not
all
familiar with
changed
that area
since
up there.
I've been there. But right directly across the street from there used to be a Vans shoe store.
Really?
But they were brand new. Nobody knew who Vans were.
Well, they have. They still have.
Skateboarders knew.
They
And
still have. They still have
What
the
year
one.
was this?
They still have the one on Garfield.
Okay, no. Live
That's
Oak.
the original one right there. Anyway.
No,
go ahead.
okay. I don't care what the fuck one it was there.
Yeah.
But you could bring in like old Levi's, and they'd make your tennis shoes out of your old Levi's.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
never heard that.
all of us had custom made fucking goddamn shoes.
That's awesome.
Hell
'Cause-
yeah.
I don't want. This isn't about me, man. God damn it. It's about you, Chris. What the fuck's your deal, man? Why are you letting me take over this shit?
It's
Hey,
your
You know,
show.
we're just sitting here, just
All right. Anyhow,
I don't know where we were at. We were at talking about my mom. I think.
yeah. But anyhow, we lost your mom, and it's a fucking goddamn shame.
Absolutely.
And then after that, that's where you kind of came into my life, and I think
Right.
you're a truly amazing man.
Well, thank you. I
How
appreciate
fucked
that.
up are you?
Well, I'm here right now. So, you know, I mean,
I mean, what do you look at as your future, Chris?
I look at my future as retirement, trying to
How old
put
are
that
you?
together. Not retirement, but trying to build for that.
You're
retirement.
already ready for retirement?
No, not at all.
You
But-
haven't even got kicking.
no, exactly. But I mean, I'm trying to think about building for that retirement.
Oh, fuck that. You're already too old for that.
Well, then what am I supposed to do?
Fucking work till you die.
Well-
like I do. I'm going to do.
And in all reality,
no,
what's
and-
that going to do?
No, hold on. Listen,
Work till you die. Of
I'm
course,
going to give
but
you.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to have. I'm trying to.
retirement.
Not retirement, but I'm trying to have.
Well, how much money you got in the bank? Zero?
No, I got more than zero, but
That's me. I have
Yeah,
I have
that's
zero.
him.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I'm as close to zero as you can
well,
get.
we're all living check to check.
I'm
I mean,
fucking like a crazy
2020.
mother-
I mean,
like a crazy motherfucker. I just go and buy a house at 58 years old.
yeah. In today's
with a 30-year
times,
mortgage.
that's amazing.
How much
Shit.
chance do I got to make it to 88?
Hey, I mean, fuck
for
it.
you to
'cause
put
once you die, it's somebody else's problem.
Okay, so hold on, Christopher.
All right.
Like I was saying earlier, I woke up this morning and I stayed up way too late last night.
Not to mention, you're already mad at me for playing video games. too.
Yeah, from the day before. But I open my eyes and here's what goes through my head, brother.
What time is it?
No, it's about 12 hours that you don't get to drink.
Why not?
Because I'm out on job.
And
Well, I'm a professional.
well, okay.
I mean, if you're looking for retirement, having that attitude.
No, I'm just trying to see what you were gonna say.
No. I mean,
I know.
no, wait.
My.
So I get,
All right.
during the week, I get 8 hours of work, 1 hour of lunch, so there's 9, and then I got driving time. So I'm going to put it about 13 hours. And now you add on 7 hours of sleep.
Wow.
That only gives me 4 hours to drink. And you know what keeps me alive?
That's pretty nice breakdown.
Same thing that kept your mom alive, the same thing that keeps Marty alive, same thing that keeps me alive. Something to do. So that's what brings on this podcast. That's truly, if I can give somebody one gift, it would be work as hard as you can work your entire life. And for some reason, movies and shit, they're always like, look for your dream, look for your dream. Fuck you. I'm a plumber, man. God damn it, I've done some of the most horrifying shit you've ever seen. I've put myself in positions where no other human being would ever even attempt to do. But you know what that did? Made me fucking immune to COVID-19. Fuck you
Hey,
all,
well, no,
man.
let me correct myself. When I say retirement, I'm meaning have okay.
No, you wanna
let
be
me break it
rich.
down. It's about me owning a house, me being able to have something that's mine. You know what I mean? I have something that's mine now, but that's just to me. That's where I'm at, basically, where I feel like I needed. You know,
Hey, wait. I want to tell you one more thing.
I mean, I think it's
I-
dope.
I'm
You
like-
bought this pad. You know, what I
No,
mean?
but
This is yours.
I like the word dope, but
Cool.
it feels embarrassing that I even have this house because
Why?
I'll never own it.
Well,
But-
that's not the point, though.
No,
You
the
own
point-
it right now. It's
no,
yours.
The
It's
point
yours.
is I got like a knucklehead like this that can't fucking piss in a pot,
Hey.
and I love him, and we're gonna take this fucking podcast to a new fucking thing, and hopefully, after all our hard work, we get to keep working
Yeah.
forever. And
Right.
and forever. And even if it becomes somewhat financially okay, we're not going to stop.
Can't.
Well, we're a team. We shook hands. We said okay. So there's no chance at retirement at this
But no, but like I said, I need to correct myself in the word retirement
All right, well,
because
use
what I was
the
saying
right
is
words.
I'm trying to have the same thing you are. I'm trying. Okay, not any disrespect, but you weren't here in the beginning when you decided to purchase the house. It was just entirely you.
Yeah.
You were at the point where you could do it, and that's good.
I
mean,
really wasn't.
well,
I just,
you did it.
I
You
just-
did it,
I
and
just-
you're doing it now. You know what I
I
mean?
just decided to spend my life savings,
Well,
find some knucklehead that would bring his computer over, and finally make this happen. You know?
and that's
And he's been here for like over almost a month now, and no anal sex yet.
episode 3.
It depends on how late I am on my rent next month.
We'll get back to this at episode 5. You're right, piece of shit.
No, you know what? I was gonna bring up. What you were saying is like Doug, you brought up. I think Chris and I are closer in age, obviously. So, but we grew up in a generation where that's kind of what it was. Like everyone was always trying to tell us to like live your dreams. You know, you can do whatever you
You could try to buy a house.
You could be the president of the United States. And
Yeah,
so,
you know.
so everyone in our generation's like starting to realize, in their late 20s and 30s, like everyone was lying to us.
No. Well, I mean, it's like, hold on, there was no everybody.
I
mean,
realize that when my friends' kids are doing the same thing I am.
Yeah.
It's like, where
Oh,
I don't feel like I had the opportunity to do whatever, but it wasn't there. It's
I was 18 years old and I walked out onto a plumbing site, and my
You're like,
job.
what do these do?
No, I always have done new construction. That doesn't mean I haven't done old construction either. But my job was to shovel dirt.
shoveled dirt. Well, everybody's got to start somewhere. I've shoveled dirt.
No. But I had a journeyman that hated me. And he'd make me dig trenches to nowhere.
'Cause he didn't want you
Yeah,
there.
it was like, it looked, you ever seen that movie Cool Hand Luke?
Yes.
Where they make him dig a hole and then put the dirt back in the hole.
Oh, what
That
we got
was
here
this
is
guy.
failure to
To
communicate.
communicate.
I don't like giving pay.
Yeah. And that was this guy. And he thought he was the baddest motherfucker on the face of the earth. So anyhow, I'd do anything he told me to do. But I started pulling measurements. I had no sets of plans, but I could see what they were doing. I could see how it worked.
Right.
and I'd pull these measurements and I'd write them down on a little booklet that I had in my pocket. And I'd come home and I started drawing isometric drawings. And there was 3 plans. And this guy rode me for 2 weeks. 5 days the first week, 5 days the next week. And then it was Monday, my 11th day. And I was sitting bitch in the truck, okay? It was him, his right-hand man, and me in the middle. And every day when we'd get there, he'd go, "Get your shovel and get your fucking ass out of this truck." And I got out of the truck and I said, "You think you're a bad motherfucker, Don? You're the bad motherfucking plumber of them all." I told him, "I'll tell you what, you give me one of these buildings and we're doing the groundworks."
Right.
That's where they dug out the dirt. We got trenches
and
you
rebar and
well, you got to pull the strings and you got to do all that
Right.
shit, you know?
for all. Yeah.
Yeah, I just told him, "You think you're a bad motherfucker, man." I told him, "I've been plumbing. I haven't even plumbed one day. I've used a shovel for 10 days. I could plumb one of these units, and if it's not perfect, I'll quit today. But if it's
So
perfect..."
you were fed up, or
I just knew I couldn't do it another day if that's the way it was
how
going to be.
he was going to be.
If
Right.
that was going to be day number 11, I couldn't do
Couldn't
it.
take it no more.
So, but I told him, "I'll tell you what, if it's not perfect, I'll quit.
All right.
But if it's perfect, leave me the fuck alone."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was making $5 an hour. And I finished that unit, and I called. It's like, "Hey, Don, I'm done." He goes, "Oh, let me go get the plans." And then he walked over, and he's like doing mathematics on the plan. I'm going,
What
"Jesus."
the fuck?
No, but no.
He was.
Because nobody plumbs like I do. I mean, I use mathematics and the shit's just in my head,
your head.
you know? So I started yelling at him, "Why do you need a set of plans?" I didn't have a set of plans.
Right.
I plumbed this fucking building from my head. And he fucking pulled every measurement, and I was yelling the measurements at him. As he was
still just.
he was adding them up, and it was perfect. And then so he just looked at me, and he was meaner than snot to me, man. He goes, "Roll them up." That means get everything back on the truck, you know?
Right.
And so we got back in the truck, and I was in bitch position.
Driving the tank.
Well, sitting in the middle, you know?
Driving the tank.
Yeah. And
Ski.
I'll never,
Skiing.
I never heard that before. That's funny.
Skiing.
I'll never forget though that
I rode
we
this
got
quite a bit. A lot.
we got in the truck, and his name was Don, and he started the truck up, and then all of a sudden he shut it off, and he goes to his right hand man, Chris,
shit.
"Get out of the truck." And then he looked at me, he goes, "Get out of the fucking truck." I got out of the truck, and he said, "Chris, you sit here from now on. Doug, you sit there." He took me back to the shop, and he got the superintendent. He goes, "This motherfucker plumbed a C plan without a set of plans, and it was absolutely perfect." And the next day I had my own plumbing truck, and I was making $15 an hour.
Hell yeah.
And that's how I started plumbing.
That's
And the art, the beauty, and I love the hardness too. I love when days go wrong. I love when,
Right.
like,
going gets
oh,
tough.
there's nothing better than being at a 16-story building that's occupied,
Oh shit.
and you've ran all this piping, and today's the day you turn all the pipe on.
That's just
And then-
amazing to me. 'Cause
And then, wait, hold on. And then be out there in the ground floor and start to watch water come out of the balconies. From floor to floor to floor.
oh shit!
And then you
Oh my
and
god!
then, of course, your phone just starts ringing. And I'm down on the ground just going,
A moment of clarity, serenity.
you know, the depression of it, you know. Then,
Woo!
but I love it. I truly love
Oh man!
I love the mind work, and I know that if I ever was to, just stop, this here seems like at least it makes my mind work. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's nothing better than watching water just
Oh my god!
rush out of just absolute horribleness. You know?
Oh my!
We're at we got 10 minutes left.
Wow!
Hey, brother.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So back to you. I'm sorry I made this about
No,
me.
no,
It's your show, man. Do whatever you want.
I don't know. I just
man.
it's all about telling stories.
It,
Fuck it.
it is. It is. You know, and it takes me a little bit to get relaxed and
Well,
be able to.
like what would I say on that one? If you want to do 2 hours, you got to come back a second time.
I got to go home and get some weed.
There you go.
Yeah. See,
Bring it
that's
back.
where you fucked up.
You get chattier on weed. I can't. I don't. Dude, I shut down.
Yeah.
You know what?
I pass the fuck out.
That's what I mean. I gotta be at that point with the liquor. That's just let's it go. You know, just
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say you wanted
Hey.
liquor. You said you wanted.
I didn't know. I
You said you wanted Bud Light,
Bud Light Lime.
Fuck you, fag.
Hey, I never heard of you drinking beer. We're in a beer bar. You know, if you want to drink liquor, you'd be down the street.
No, I would have went and got you liquor, you know. But anyhow, Chris, God bless your soul, man. We learned a little bit about you.
Right. I mean, there's
How's the rest of your family doing?
Well, I got my sister here in town. You know, we keep in touch. You know, we do the holiday thing pretty much. That's about it. You know, my other sister, she's she wants me to move out there, and I'm not willing to take that step yet. I don't want to go out there. You know, it's
Where's that at?
out in Utah
Why not?
because of
First of all, they stopped serving booze at like 8 o'clock.
sold.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck that place.
Fuck that. I didn't even know that. I'm
Yeah,
done.
and most
I'm
cities,
not even thinking about
most
it.
cities in Utah
No.
are dry cities, so you got to drive out of town, and they don't, and liquor stores are closed on Sundays, bars and liquor stores.
Well, you just got to
Because you're
plan
Mormon?
ahead.
Yeah.
Because of Mormon?
Yep.
Wow.
You got to plan ahead.
Hey.
And get this, what?
Is your sister Mormon?
No. I went to a Mormon church as a child.
No, it's maybe a little Mormon.
Right. I went to a church with my grandparents, and
I like that.
all I remember is Sunday school, you know? I
I
remember
think
seeing
your
Sunday
sister
school
might be a little more Mormon.
and my
than
grandpa
you.
sleeping in church, you know?
Yeah,
That was it.
sleeping in churches.
He was
Oh,
head
that's the
back,
best thing you can
head
do.
back snoring, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
the
that's why I can't go to church anymore. Like I went the last
I
time.
can't. I mean,
told-
I'm,
Go
besides
ahead.
this, so I mean, anytime I'm sitting around, I just within 10 minutes I'm
Oh yeah,
napping.
yeah, dude, me too, me too. And it's like the last time I had to go to church was for a baptism, and I even told. And look, I'm very anti-church, and
Oh, I'm not.
and I
Oh,
just
you aren't.
I grew up Catholic. I'm over
Me
it.
too.
I don't do it anymore. You know what I
right.
mean? So
I'm
confirmed. So am I. Yeah. So I.
well, now I got another story. I apologize.
Confirmed
But
what?
finish yours.
So I tell and my cousins know this, but they invite me to go to the baptism of his daughter, right? So I go, all right. I'm
For
like,
Catholic.
yeah, and I'm like, it's not gonna be like a full fucking mass though, right? Like, cause I don't know if I could sit there for an hour and a half and
Wow.
like and not pass out. And they're like, no, it's cool. They're like, it's his baby mama's uncle was the pastor that was gonna do it.
7 hours later,
Right,
you get
dude,
to leave.
man.
Dude, that shit was almost 2 hours, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then I kept nodding off. My mom's smacking me and shit. And then at some point, I was like, when do they put the water on the baby? Because once that happens, I'm walking the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I kind of.
And that's exactly what happened. So I went and waited outside for another hour, just smoking cigarettes, waiting because I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. It's like. I realize it's like you get to a point where you're like, I'm an adult, dude. Like, if I don't want to be here, I don't have to.
Right,
You
right.
know?
My mom and dad sent me to Sunday school, and they made me go home. And the first week, I had to go learn the 10 Commandments.
Oh
you
shit!
know?
Oh, that's fun.
What'd you do?
I learned the 10 Commandments,
what-
and I went back next week.
What caused you to have to learn the Ten Commandments?
Sunday
I'm
school.
sorry.
What caused you to have to learn the Ten Commandments?
Sunday school.
Sunday school. Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you did something wrong.
I had to learn them too, but for me, it was,
No.
Oh, see, I don't even.
for me, it was catechism.
Okay.
I didn't even remember going
So-
to church that often to even know.
No,
that,
they
so.
did this shit to me when I was like fucking 6 or something silly, you know? That's when you're going to learn the religion, you know?
Right.
So you go there.
Before you can think on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they told me I had to learn the 10 Commandments. And so I got there, and you'd have to stand up and you'd recite the 10 Commandments, you know? And so that week, after we recited the 10 Commandments, they told us the story of how Moses opened up the sea. And the Jews crossed through the ocean. But everybody was chasing after them and all that stuff, you know?
I was at a Jewish wedding.
And then they got out of the ocean, and he closed the fucking sea.
Yeah.
And I went,
So he murdered everyone.
wasn't that one of the 10 Commandments? and they kind of kicked me out. I mean,
I got, you know why I got in trouble? I got in trouble for a big one, cause like we were talking
big
about,
one.
we were talking about
I
the,
mean, fuck it.
I
I never went back. I fucking.
we were
damn,
talking
fuck
about the
that
Virgin
shit.
Mary and stuff, and like, and this is when we're going through confirmation night. So I'm like 16, just being an asshole, and I raised my hand when we were talking about Immaculate Conception, right? And I go, didn't anybody ever think maybe Mary was lying? I'm like, her husband didn't have any
Yeah.
hankering at all.
You don't think Joseph ever went, fuck you? It was God.
Exactly.
It was fucking God.
Exactly. And I got kicked out for that.
Yeah, you know, I don't know why it made me
So-
popped a story in my head to that saying. Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
that you know, when I used to go to school, and you know, obviously we all went to school, but when I was about third grade, my stepdad, he was I'd say racist a little bit. You know, one of his best friends was a black dude, but he would like to throw the N word a lot. You know,
Yeah.
so he told me it was okay to go to school
Don't say it.
and call him the N word.
Wow.
So
We all know.
I go to school.
So
Here I am. I
stupid.
go to school, and here I am dropping the N bomb, left and right.
Yeah.
And I'm in third grade. Okay, so after that day of school, I got beat up. They jumped me. Third grade. Who do you know in third grade gets jumped?
I did.
Oh, well, are you from here?
We came from El Monte.
Yeah, exactly.
I got beat up for a skateboard in like fucking
Yeah.
like 6th grade.
So yeah, they so the next day I go to school, and you know, they're waiting to get
What-
my ass again. You know.
But I mean, if you're throwing that word out, anybody will jump you at any
Yeah.
age.
Well.
Not
So-
necessarily that many years ago, but
Well.
I never.
Well, hold on.
I mean-
Let him finish his.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
well, so-
apologize.
So
his
that
deal.
day I'm getting off school, so I go up to the office because I'm not wanting to get jumped again. So
Yeah.
I call for get a ride home. Lo and behold, my stepdad comes to pick me up.
Oh no.
So he picks me up, and he drives me home. And across the street from my house was a field. And there's 3 dudes. There's 3 kids. Kids. I'm in 3rd grade. So how old are you? Like 9. Like
Yeah.
So there's 3 9-year-olds waiting for me across the street in the field. And we pull up. My stepdad jumps out. He runs after him. He's like, "Fight him 1-on-1." Like, and then he calls them, it's like.
Jesus.
So coincidentally, at 11 o'clock at night, we get a call from the school, the Unified School District, saying, "You've been transferred to another school
Wow.
overnight." Like, just,
Wow.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that was the beginning of 5th grade. So in 5th grade, I get transferred to this other school, and then that's just you're in 5th grade, you get thrown to a new school, you don't know anybody, you become the outcast at first,
Yeah.
until
No, not if you're Doug Gleason.
no at first, but I played sports or whatnot, so I got to
Sure.
know who the kids were and all that, and became fell in place, but
Yeah.
that was
So, all in all, Chris, because I think we're down to an hour,
Yeah, we're
and it was beautiful,
I appreciate it.
and he'll cut some shit out.
well, I liked it. I think we're good.
No, but I forgot to tell you how to end this thing.
All right,
He's gonna put the camera on you,
okay.
and you're gonna say, "My name's Chris Avery,
Oh, look at that
and
one.
that's my deal."
My name's Chris Avery, and that's my deal.
Thank you so much, Chris.
appreciate
It was
it.
wonderful.
And thank you.
What'd you think?
That was dope. That was cool.
Huh?
Yeah, I would like to do it again. Just
Sure.
get to talk
It's not
about
too
bullshit.
bad, huh?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Huh? Thank you so
Hey,
much, man.